So now that we're on the topic of jail, have you guys been paying attention to the George Floyd trial? Because we need Derek to be locked up underneath the jail. That thing been so sad. I know we have a group chat, sometimes where we put our thoughts. Minnie, what are your thoughts?
I First of all, I can't watch the trial. Like, I honestly, I can't. I don't see how people, because it fills me with so much anger.
It
Because
does.
they're really trying to, one clip that I saw, they were trying to say like, oh, they was talking to the wife and or his girlfriend. They were asking her like, oh, did y'all purchase drugs that day? Did he take any drugs that day? What that has to do with him being murdered in broad daylight? I hate when they try to find a reason, like, okay, well, he wasn't a good person. It doesn't matter, good person or not, right or wrong. That police officer killed that man when he was doing absolutely nothing. And y'all have all these evidence, all these videos, and y'all still gotta go to trial. Y'all still gotta go through this process to find out if this man is guilty or not.
And the thing is, we know we have a drug addiction issue in America. That goes unsaid. But I don't care if you're somebody that's homeless, somebody that's a janitor, you're a doctor, you're whoever. You do not deserve to be killed and murdered the way George Floyd was. That police officer had no reason to have his neck on his on had his knee on his neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds for some man that's not even at this point not a resisting arrest, is not a threat, doesn't have a weapon on him. Like, what was the reason
Begging for
besides
his life?
begging for his life, calling out for his mama? Like, at that point, somebody like that is not a threat. So to me, what I feel like, his ego got in the way. He had people there saying, what the fuck are you doing? Get off of him. You're killing him. Da 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 da. And you can just see at that point, like, he just didn't know. You're not going to tell me what to do. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. And I hope that costs him the rest of his life.
Yes. Do you guys believe all the officers should be arrested?
Hell, I think they all should. I understand they probably felt uncomfortable saying something because they were like, new on the force.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the whole whatever police code they have. But at the end of the day, they sat there and allowed this man to be murdered in front of them. And they should all get arrested. At the end of the day, they should have stopped it. They should have did something to de-escalate the situation, because at that time, no bystander could have did anything to really fix the situation. It took another police officer or someone in authority to actually step up and do the right thing for that murderer of an officer to even get some common sense in his head and to get off of this man's neck.
And I know one of the officers that was new. I think he was only there for like 2 weeks, and he was actually shadowing Derek. And he actually, I think at one point he said, should we, lift him up? I think at that point he was like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And he was like, should we lift him up? And he's like, no. Something like to like, no, it's okay, or it's fine. And I can understand you being new and then you asking somebody that's of seniority, hey, what should we do? And they say no. But the same thing like the dispatcher, when she was watching it on live stream, and she was like, something ain't right about this. Like, she almost thought that there was a glitch in the camera or it was frozen, because why are they on this man for almost 9 minutes, over 9 minutes, and nothing is happening? Like, okay, so are we going to stay here forever? So she called the police on the police. And sometimes your human instincts have to take place where you have to forget about the badge and you're a human first.
That is very true.
I completely agree. And even he might have questioned it like, oh, maybe we should do this. But all you literally did was question for 9 minutes. Like, at that moment of time, if whatever Derek, the police officer, didn't want to get off the man's neck, then go ahead and speak to a supervisor, somebody higher up, because something was obviously wrong in this situation. The man was not restraining. So for you to just for somebody to sit there and just allow that to happen, I think they're all sick. They all need to go to the bottom of the jail.
We don't get justice for this one. We fucking shit up. We fucking
That's
shit
what.
up.
Listen, I said if they don't do the right thing, God bless America.
God
A
bless
lot of people,
America.
a lot of
God
people,
bless
this
America.
is a
And
lot of
I'm
people.
not. I'm sorry, and I won't even that whole. Oh, don't destroy the stores. Nah, nope. Fuck that. No. Why? Why should we care? That's my. That I hate that. Like, why should Black people care when they don't care about us? Like, why? Why should we be so forgiving when they don't? They never really have our back. Like, why?
And it can't be no, okay, we sentence him just to sentence him. It can't be 1 or 2 years. It can't be manslaughter. It can't be hit on the wrist. It has to be a murder charge where he is spending 15 plus years behind bars. And that's period. It cannot be no miniature slap on the wrist.
Exactly.